This is Dustin Gardner. He's a comedy theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
It's Dustin!
I know everything that Dustin is saying sounds totally delusional.
Dustin, where are you going? Just trust me!
Dustin, you slow down. Dustin!
Dustin, you're a goddamn Einstein.
Dustin's right. You're a certified genius. I think that's a great idea, Mike. Thank you, Dustin.
If you look up the word tempting in the dictionary, you will find a picture of Sean.
Looks like Jawa is stuck between a rock and a Sean place.
I think it's because Sean is very built and he's sexy as hell. I'm going to sleep next to Sean Smith.
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad. Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody's going around saying that you're crazy, that you're lazy, and you're unmotivating. To the people that surround you in society, they control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of your emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all meltdown.
Can you hear me now? Do I start it over?
I don't know, buddy.
It's changed the date and everything. It's supposed to say 2/27. So sad. All right, I'll start it over.
Here it is.
Can you hear me now? It's the horrible sound. Do I start it over? Oh my God! Now it hears us at the worst part. It's changed the date and everything. It's supposed to say. Oh gosh! Quit talking. Hi everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Now I've changed it back to see if it works. I'll start it over. This is the worst. This is the worst show. I thought last week was the worst show. The horrible sound.
I think this is the best show.
And it's not. Do I start it over? Wait, see if I got the sound back, because I changed it.
Sound is here.
I changed it back though.
Oh, all right.
God, now it hears us at the worst
Now
part.
you got to hear yourself do this thing, though.
Oh gosh, quit talking.
That's great. This is the best show ever.
Now I've changed it back to see if it works. This is the worst. This is the worst show. I thought okay, there. We're on.
No.
Turn off.
This is the best show.
Turn off.
This is the best show.
Wait, see if I got the sound back, because I changed it. Welcome to Second Try Island. Now it hears us at the worst.
Now you got to hear yourself do this thing, though.
Thanks, Sean. Could you turn that?
I like.
I do sometimes.
Like when it does
I gotta admit, I like
layering.
to play with it.
I like when it does the layering.
I like to play with it, but I got no play with him anymore. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, we're on.
This is the best show.
Oh, great.
All right, I'm turning it off.
Thank you, Nico, for at least being super nice and acting like it's a good thing that we're back.
Hey, we're back. You know what? I don't know if you've noticed, but the world is melting down around us. A lot of chaos, right? Sometimes it's hard to process, so that's why we gather here once a week, every Tuesday at this time, so that we can process the world as it melts down around us.
It's hard to do, processing.
It is. And sometimes processing leads to us melting down, and that's okay, because this is a safe space. This is a safe space here on the shores of Meltdown Island. It's a safe space for us to melt down, and we're going to, talk about it, figure it out.
Talking about it right now. Figuring it out right now.
Talking about it right now. Actually, we're
experiencing
it's Meltdown Island, but we are actually on the shores of Pond Cove.
Oh, the safety.
Because we are on the longest running pond coin themed YouTube variety 2-man comedy duo show.
True.
And it is number 227.
I already did all this. Well, I mean, I'm just changed one number.
Now we're doing it again.
It probably doesn't have the right date. Anyway, who cares about, all the details? It's only everybody cares about that.
Anyway, before you guys got here, I was swimming in Pond Cove, and water is warm.
Are we facing each other or not?
The water is warm. Why is the water so warm in this Pond Cove, buddy? I mean, it felt like it was boiling.
I know I'm at a boiling point.
Why, buddy? What's happening?
Nothing's happening. Nothing.
So that's the problem, that nothing is happening?
Could be. Could be that too much is happening.
You're sending me mixed signals right now.
Well, I'm feeling mixed. I'm feeling a little mixed up right now. I'm all screwed up inside.
Because of that opening?
What opening?
The Technical Issues Island opening act?
I mean, that amongst other things, yes.
It's all right, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. How are you doing?
Fun.
Let's talk about not me.
I mean, all right, I'll let you go for now, but I'm interested in getting to the bottom of this.
That's sweet of you.
Getting to the bottom of this, how do you say this?
I don't even know how to say
pond coin situation. I am doing all right. I, unfortunately, the old fighting pacifists.
Oh, yeah, his LARPing fantasy football team.
It's fantasy football update. Fantasy football update. PNDC.
Sean's fighting pacifist.
So, the Fighting Pacifists, which of course is the name of my team, in a 14-team league.
14 teams.
I remain in second place overall. However, I did take a loss this week.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either.
How's that make you feel?
So there we can see the Fighting Pacifists. Fighting Pacifists 7-4. The team who is also 7-4, named Ron Mexico 69.
What kind of name is that?
I don't know. You should ask your buddy Sean C., who is the owner and manager.
Ron Mexico, bro.
So I
don't know what type of name that is.
I don't know if you missed the connection there. That I played him this week and he thumped me.
You had a thumping, huh?
I took a thumping.
Thumperella up one time.
Yeah, my stars, his stars really excelled this week, and my stars did not. So you can see this week he's got old Matt Stafford as his quarterback.
Old Matt Stafford.
Of course, Los Angeles Ram now. He's got Saquon Barkley, running back on Philadelphia, who's crushing it right now.
How you say
and Joe Mixon, who is on Houston, and he's pretty good too. So as you can see, though, all of his points were oh, there it is, 35, 33, 34. So his three key performers averaged 33 points, let's say, and my 3 stars had off weeks, 17, 13, 11.
You need to get that out of my face.
Average of 13. So obviously you're not going to win when those are your stars. Oh my goodness.
We're in Pond Cove. Now I'm feeling calmer already.
Pond Cove.
Thank you, sweet dolphins. Tickle, 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 tickle.
If you come to Pond Cove, you can swim with the dolphins for a nominal fee. So the good thing is that my stars were invariably they have good weeks and good weeks and bad weeks.
Kind of like me, huh?
So that they were all had bad weeks at the same time. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign, buddy. That's a good sign.
Yeah. So anyway,
Sean
C beat me.
Sean C beat you?
Yeah. That's what I just said. You are not listening to me. I've said it like twice.
I am listening. I'm just.
All right. Oh my goodness. There it is.
There we go. Yeah, we're on Spawn Watch. Spawn Watch. Spawn Watch.
Is it possible this is just a JPEG at that point?
No, because this
it's not doing
this
nothing.
number
it's
here,
not doing nothing.
This here always changes. This part.
How can it have stayed on this for so long? It's not right. Something's wrong.
Let me tell you why. Because people are not looking at it the right way. They're all seeing 99.9%. I think if we all start looking at it like we're only 0.1 away.
Doesn't matter. You've been 0.01 away for
a week and a half.
For 2 weeks.
2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Maybe like 84 years. Much like in Titanic.
Yes.
It's been 84 years. That's one of my favorites.
The old lady telling the story?
Well, you just put it on the thing. They're like, man, how long has it been? Or what? Gosh, it feels like we're waiting forever. Man, has it been 3 months already? And then you put, it's been 84 years. It's very funny. People seem to really like it. I'm not the only one. But yes, we're definitely on Spawn Watch. I've done a few different lives where I just show this. Just doing this.
You talking and looking at the thing?
Not even talking, just looking at it. Sometimes I'll start talking, but sometimes we just look at it. It's kind of like watching water boil or paint dry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's an art to enjoying life, to feeling that 0.1 It feels like that's the confidence meter right now. We are so confident. Most of us are 99.9% away from getting there. And then, there's just that 0.1% in our hearts that make us go, ooh, is it going to, though? The bull run started already. Apparently, though, here's the thing. Here's the positive stuff.
So there is positive stuff.
Oh, my gosh. So many positive things.
What?
Well, first of all,
in case you didn't notice my tone, I'm skeptical.
Some of the positive things are there's many tests going on, and we can see the tests, and it seems like they're all passing with flying colors.
What sort of tests?
Well, they're testing their ability to spawn. So they send out like one pond, W-warp, one warp pond. They send it out, and then it gets split into MOG and port, and then arrives. We believe arrives on the Ethereum network. They do it from Solana to Ethereum. So this is going to be the unveiling, the first ride of our block engine out on the mean streets of the internet. And we need to be ready.
All right.
And this is our opportunity to be ready.
Are we over Mars now? We flying over Mars?
No, that's Earth.
Okay.
I believe that's Africa.
Yeah, I guess that would be the Sahara Desert, right? Then?
Yeah, a little bit of Sahara Desert. Now, why don't we seed cloud that? Just get it super wet. Get another. I'm just saying, dude. I don't think we think enough.
I don't think you get the thermodynamics of what's happening.
Maybe not the whole. Like maybe not
All right.
maybe just the dynamics, not the thermodynamics.
Okay.
But I do understand that they've done seeded, and then they've also understand that it rains a lot when they do that. So why not do that in the deserts? Get some of that moisture out the air, make the deserts become forest, give us that green, give us the new ways of sucking CO2 down. I think you're just being negative, Nancy, because I'm always a little bit too wild brain. But maybe think about it just a little bit.
All right.
People ain't living there. Ain't nothing to hurt. Just get it wet, super wet. Water, like holds water kind of wet. And it's a desert, so it's going to soak it up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's already sand. How do we know it's not a beach? How do we know the deserts aren't one big beach?
It's fair, buddy.
Thank you. Well, let's jump right in.
All right.
Because what I'm talking about as some of the things are what I'm talking about.
So let's check out. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, guy. Hold on. This is the wrong one. So I'm glad I'm doing this here now.
Okay.
Because I need to make sure I'm on the right thing. Oh no, it's happened again. Well, this is a good time to just keep talking about PondCoin then right now.
Yeah, great. I mean,
go ahead.
Is it a good time to keep talking about PondCoin? Or is it a good time to keep talking about fighting pacifists?
Well, who's your game next week, and are you in the playoffs yet?
That's a very good question, buddy.
Thank you.
The playoffs. There are 14 weeks of the regular season, and 7 and 4 means we've just finished week
12.
No, week 11.
Dang, maybe that's why I'm not good at blackjack.
We're going into week 12.
This is your friendly reminder to stay hydrated.
It's important to
There's one thing that we don't go around saying all the time. It's not stay hydrated.
This episode is brought to you by water, the best no-calorie drink in all the world.
Dustin says, "Put it in deserts." Ding, like it could be a ding right there.
Yes, but he's a fool.
What a fool believes. I guess that's not a good song about fools, but it is a good song.
It's a good song.
Not a positive.
Anyways, so
please work.
There it is.
See you wanting to work. It's like it's not listening. I think it keeps freezing up.
He's having mouse troubles.
If you only knew.
Super awkward. Now the mouse seems to be working.
But
I think your stuff is frozen there.
And yet we're live. We're live.
Totes.
Is somebody hacking?
We're probably being hacked.
Are you guys hacking? Stop hacking, you guys. Oh, it is frozen. It's probably trying to add that other window.
Again.
Boy, that's sad. That's real sad to me.
All right.
I'm not doing well mentally or physically.
Sure.
because I don't want to push myself. Because if you push yourself, you're just going to get what? More hungry. You're going to get more like, oh, let me go outside. And I've got no reason to go outside. So I'm trying to, like, you know, be in shape to test myself.
All right.
Yep. Just waiting on spawning. It's going to happen any minute. Here's the thing is, they keep saying it's imminent. And everyone's like, what does that mean? And I'm like, just say it out loud. Say it.
Imminent.
Did you say in a minute?
No, it's imminent.
Did you say any minute?
I said imminent.
Any minute, in a minute, any minute, which is what you've been saying about it. It's any minute, every minute, in a minute, in a minute.
Imminent means it's about to happen. It's ready to take place. It's happening very soon.
Okay, so that means they're ready for spawning. That's done.
Yeah.
So what is holding them back from spawning is the next question, right? And we don't know, but we think it has something to do with the Ethereum network. We just don't know. Boy, oh boy, it just does everything else except for the thing I want it to do.
That's crazy.
Right? It's not me. It's not me. You can see it happening. It's us.
I can see it happening. I do
and it
see
is
it
pretty
happening.
crazy, right?
It's inexplicable.
I guess I'll just go to another page and say that one is dead to me.
That one is dead. Oh, look at that old picture of Detroit. That's nice.
Isn't that?
Wow. Oh, the Belle Isle Ferry.
It won't go backwards.
The Belle Isle Ferry back in. I mean, can you bring up this picture? Can you go down on those? What's going on? Okay.
I can. I just need to go backwards.
Why?
There we go.
Hey, you did it. What happened?
I didn't go backwards, that's for sure.
You were doing something.
Here we go.
New melting.
I just got to double click, I guess.
Got to fucking double click.
All right, welcome to New Melting. This is where we, as a Meltdown Island, we take a look at the world melting down around us.
So that we can process it. Remember what I was talking about before? They know.
And then this is a good transition into that. Look, it's not like we don't want there to be crazy weather. Not us. I just said I don't go outside. I don't want bad things to happen to anybody. Let alone to where I'm living or, on planet Earth. So we don't do this to bring the mood down or scare people.
No.
But what we do it for is because we don't see it anywhere else.
Yeah. The mainstream media is not really covering these stories.
And we started this show before the extreme weather was so prevalent.
Yeah.
And we just thought, it's going to happen. We should just start doing a Meltdown Island. Because also, you ever have a meltdown, you feel like you're all alone on an island?
Yeah.
That's sort of that. It's both things. It's sort of like we're melting down about all of this.
Double entendre.
And we look at it. Because as artists,
it's layered, man. That's
one
smart.
more layer.
That's smart.
One more layer as artists.
Yeah.
Our job as artists is to look at the worst thing possible.
I get you.
And to not ignore it, that's for sure.
No.
So some of the things I'm going to reveal today are going to be pretty scary, though. So let's just change it up. We'll be back to you, Poncoin, at the later half of the show. Let me see.
I guess.
Replace. Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Looks like I do, doesn't it?
You are crushing it, Dustin.
Thank you, Jean.
You are crushing it, Dustin.
You said I'm crushing it. All right.
All right. What's we got?
So, first of all, this is... Oh, Lord, you already know I can't go back. I just want to see the picture.
Well, there it is. We can see.
All right, so yeah, read it out to the folks.
If you've got kids, it's worth keeping in mind that pretty much all the science is pointing to our society having collapsed before they are the age you are now.
Now, so what this graph here is showing, all right, over there by where Sean is and starts, that's a safe climate zone, and that's all the way back to what?
These are average temperatures.
1690. I don't even. Did they take temperature back then?
They can get it from ice cores.
Ice core, bro. They going out there measuring ice core to tell the temperature.
Yeah.
Now who sounds crazy? And then you got something about that.
All right.
Oh, agriculture. The first where it hits the blue line is agriculture starts.
So the blue bar represents the sweet spot. That's where humans have flourished.
Industrial age starts there at the end.
We were able to start
trains,
cultivating crops,
coal.
And humanity really grew and grew and grew.
And now
and you can even see we're we were in a downward.
Still in an ice age, they say.
Well, see, the thing is, they think we were heading back into, because we're in an interglacial period of an ice age, and so the most recent ice age isn't over. It's just
have ice on the planet.
We're in a period where the glaciers have retreated, and it's been a very moderate temperature for us. So that you can see the temperature's even been going down. And then industrialization, industrial revolution, and pow. We are 1.1, and we could potentially be on our way to 4 degrees C by the end of the century.
That's quite the trend, though.
With our current
That's quite
policies.
a trend. That's like the current crypto market. It's going up.
Perhaps. And that's the thing that, people just aren't, people hear, oh, we're at 1.5 degrees C. They hear that and they think, well, what's an extra
1
degree and a half? Well, the difference between the ice age and hot house Earth
21 billion
is like 8 degrees difference in the average. So -4 below the pre-industrial average. We're well into the ice age, and 4 above the pre-industrial average. We're in hothouse Earth. So we're at 1.5 above. So we're on a trajectory to a hothouse where humanity, in fact, very few organisms on this planet can adapt that quickly. And we're going to have crop failures and storms unlike anything we've seen before.
Anyway,
so
this is the Philippines have been hit by 4 typhoons in 10 days.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Ain't
crushed.
That I've never heard anything like that in my life.
4 typhoons in 10 days.
Now, have you heard of that?
I have not.
And this is just the last 10 days. Have you heard of it in the last 10 days or 11 days, except for now?
Like in Florida, it just happened that they had 2 major hurricanes within 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
But this is 4 within 10.
It could have more. It's almost like we're turning to that one planet, Jupiter, where it's like constant storms, and they're like, art.
Thousands of years.
1,000-year storm. I know we have 1,000-year wars. Shoot. People are like, oh, is this Hiroshima? No, it's Gaza. What? Gaza is nearly 3 times smaller than Hiroshima.
The equivalent of 6 atomic bombs.
Ain't that something? That's sad. And yet, people aren't allowed to even discuss it. I'll show you what's happening. There's people. It's just it's the Zionists, not the Jewish people. The Zionists are going nuts.
I was just listening to a clip where Bill Maher was
don't listen to Bill Maher.
Was slapping down Bill Burr for
what?
Being on the side of the Palestinians.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Or not so much being on the side.
No, he's been sliding away from the middle.
It's more just.
Wait till you hear. There's too much to even worry about Bill Maher.
Right, okay.
Meandering magnetic north. This is 1600s, 1700s, 18, 19, 1950, 2000, 2025 is all the way over here. So it's been meandering around this area, and now it's gone all the way over here.
That's crazy.
Isn't it nuts? Things are definitely moving.
That's crazy.
Have you heard about any of this?
No.
Yep. Pretty nuts.
Wowzers.
We don't commit suicide. We don't commit a genocide. But also, look how good we're doing at genocide. So this is Gaza. And this is Gaza now. Wow. I think this might have been last year even. And this is what it's like now. No lights on that, because this is the water here. Water. No lights. Crazy, dude.
Wow.
Victoria Street, Spain. This was just this yesterday, I think.
My God.
Spain is just getting rough.
Spain is getting pummeled.
Those old cities with all that old beautiful architecture getting destroyed. Look at them. I can't believe they're out in it. It's like a raging river.
Yeah.
I mean, people are walking through it. I get it. But people walk through rivers too. I don't speak Spanish, but I understand this. Where is it? Look, it just doesn't work. Just look at all that. She's probably like, Olos mio. How you say it?
I don't know.
Olos mio. Oh, don't know. Anyway, crazy a lot of water. Israel just started displaced children sheltered in tents near the Khan Yunis and southern Gaza Strip. What? These are kids playing, trying to play soccer. That's a big bomb, bro. Whew. View from above of the mud volcano. Remember the mud volcano?
Oh, yeah.
This is the view from above, from where it erupted, I guess. In Colombia. Can't tell you anything else about it. But that's the mud volcano.
Wow.
There it is, right there. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Stay away. Catalina, Sicily this morning. Look at that. The water's right out there.
Wow. That water is just so gross, too. It's so dirty.
So dirty and brown. And it's not like it's cleaning the streets.
Right.
It's leaving a residue.
Yeah.
Disgusting. It's tough. What's this? Severe weather in Sicily. Yep, look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
It's so much water. It's so fast. 400 millimeters. I wish they used the right way, but the rainfall fell in just 6 hours. Authorities urge maximum caution. Crazy.
What is 400 millimeters in inches?
400 millimeters is equivalent to 15.748 inches.
A foot of rain in how much time?
In 6 hours.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Granada. The cars being pushed by water is a whole new image that has just started this summer. Never seen it before. Seeing it all the time now. All the time. Every week we got cars being pushed.
Mud volcano?
Yeah. Thought I got rid of that. Got rid of that. Thought I got rid of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we got through it all already.
Current events.
No, that's the new melting. Now we're going to go to trending.
Melting.
Because the trending things have interesting correlations to the world melting down around us. So first of all, this is this lady here who does this.
Mm-hmm.
This woman harassed a Palestinian family at a Panera Bread and Downers Grove just because they were proudly wearing their Palestinian hoodies. And so she's got hot coffee or whatever and just trying to throw it at him, spills it. The guy stops her and then tosses the cup at her like, here's your cup back. Leave us alone. She keeps coming at him.
Wow.
Yep. And then, so she has now been identified and charged with a hate crime. Ain't that something? I mean, good. I say there ain't no way to act. This is urgent up here. This says, no one's talking about it, but the U.S. House of Representatives is debating a bill today that will give the president unlimited unilateral power to shut down any organization that defies him.
I mean,
the bill is called whatever. It came up for a rush vote last week and failed only because of 2/3 majority was required. So they're like, no, that's silly. But now they're trying to do it in a regular procedure, meaning they'd only need 2/8. This bill would give President full, complete power to shut down nonprofits who are not aligned with his agenda, including humanitarian groups, religious organizations, and media companies. Specifically, the bill would give the Secretary of Treasury the fact to strip any organization of their 501(c)(3). They could stop super PACs on the other side from collecting money, essentially. That's pretty wild, dude. I mean, that's something we should all be yelling about. That's not good. Here's a new trend. People are receiving their robots now.
All right, Democracy Now! Is saying it too, so I believe it more.
Bro, you think I don't vet this stuff?
I mean, there have been times where it seems you haven't.
And then I apologized and erased it quick. This is her new robot.
Huh.
Yeah. It's pretty funny because there's this article that's out. Revealed women will be having more sex with robots than men by 2025. And it kind of looks like Kim Kardashian. So they're like, so I guess we know how this starts. That's hilarious though, right?
Oh, that's sweet.
Look, it even says I love you, boo-boo. And then she goes, what should we do? And he goes, I don't know, let's go jogging. Jog, 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 jog. She's like, okay, let's go jogging. And then it's like, we can do this though. Pretty fun, huh?
Yeah.
So this is a picture that is on his page. Elon Musk posted this, and there's Trump, right? Got the same face on, hair. Look at the hair.
Yeah.
I don't understand if he took something off, if he's got a, but that seems weird because there's cameras flying, or if it's just the bad lighting, like it's lighting from behind.
Yeah, I think that, and it's probably just so fine.
That's
that particular angle you can see.
You can see right here. There's something going on, but I can't believe he allowed that to go out. Just because.
Yeah.
And it's not scrubbed.
I mean, there's so many other unflattering pictures of him out
there.
No doubt. I don't know what.
This says, holy shit, vasectomy appointments have increased by 1,200% after the election. 1,200%. Elon out there talk about, there's not enough people having babies and stuff. Then they go, well, let's get rid of abortion. 1,200% in vasectomies. Boop. Before they outlaw that, right?
Wow.
Miss Denmark wins Miss Universe 2024. That's new. That happened just Sunday night. Open-minded approach. Okay, so Elon is not the only one working on. Except Elon's going with the boring thing, going underground. And everybody's like, oh, he's making these wonderful tunnels from city to city.
Yeah.
Well, he's also building underground cities because they all realize that the temperature is rising. But they're telling us it's not. But when you look at the line out in Dubai, which is above sea levels, and it's unimpenetrable, right? I've got clean water underneath. They've got just look how because the thing is I've seen it, right? I've talked about it in my mind for myself. I'm like, wow, that's really tall. That's really neat that they're going to have that kind of a city. But now when you look at it as, oh, the whole world might be flooding. And then you go, oh, look at this fella that's built him an island on a mountaintop. Seems weird to put it out by the ocean. Right?
Yeah.
Look at him. All this road's going to be gone. But it is kind of safe.
Yeah.
From marauders. What are we talking about, dude?
Yeah.
But so the super rich are definitely, look, all of these companies have their own bunkers being built, is what this guy's saying. Huh? Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I told you the trends have something to do with.
All of the companies that are fucking killing the planet.
All these trending things have something to do with what's going on. Oh, wait, there's more of this one. They're saying the fact that these AI robots are being released now, they will help manage the robots. So they'll take care and do all the manual labor. And they won't have as many humans living, so they can have the food supply. Digging tunnels. Climate change guy is like, we're dead. I don't know what he's saying.
What does it say? Some scientists know that climate change is connected to the sun and the geomagnetic excursion, but the elite controlling the scientific consensus does not allow this to become public and confirmed. The fear that society would instantly collapse and want to ensure they have. Show more.
They have this one here?
No.
Oh.
The one below it.
Make sure they have.
No, that's not it either.
Oh, it's the one above.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, here it
it's
is.
the one below. It's the one below. There it is. This one.
Oh.
To ensure they have enough time to repair their doomsday bunkers in cities.
Mm-hmm. Everybody hears about all these new crypto cities and stuff like that. Yeah, more like doomsday. It's crazy. I never thought about it that way until reading this, and now I go, oh, that's what the line's for. It's just like you're looking at it from a different point of view. Pentagon has failed its official audit for the 7th time in a row, unable to fully account for $824 billion in budget, 7 different times. And that's every year.
Yeah.
A significant portion of this likely going to a deep underground military base, cities, or mountain bunker. The plan of the elites is leaked by this fella back in 2010. I mean, look at him, though. You're going to listen to him back then, let alone today?
Right.
I mean, it makes more sense, but in back then, you're like, all right. Pulling out of all of the treaties and helping the rest of the climate. And that's it. He'll present more. Oh, this will be fun. If you think that that's not just going to melt you down, here's looking at your phone screen super close. I love it. Neat. The pixels even have shape. That's neat. Then we get into the crusty uglies. Oh, God, kill me. No. Oh, Lord, please take that away out of my life. Oh, Lord. You didn't think you was going to see squirmy bugs in it. Oh, dear Jesus, please. Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord, how do I get rid of these? I sleep with my head on this phone.
I mean, at that
Look,
level,
here's your
though,
fingerprint. Here's your fingerprint on the phone.
I mean, those are the kind of bugs we already have crawling on us, probably.
Oh, you think.
I don't want to think.
There's from your fingerprint.
All right.
Now, remember that last week we told you about the Jeremy Allen White contest, the new lookalike contest. Oh, that guy there. They're like, oh, the black fella trying. They're like, he must have lost a bet. Because you can see him, he's walking like this. He's like, I don't really think I look like him, you guys. Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So many of them. Because it's fun. What a fun little thing. Did they used to do these kind of things back in the day? Is this an old thing that they've just someone...
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. What do I know?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Oh, I just thought this was weird. So this is... Oh, wait. This is not whiskey, but cognac from Mason Martel. This bottle sells for less than $4. Oh, see? Somebody said 7.2 million. BS. Thank you, Community Notes. So I don't embarrass myself in front of someone who knows what it is. Oh, by 2036, most cameras in your pocket will be able to do x-rays with the x-ray technology already built in. What are we talking about? Oklahoma law requires 10 commandments to be displayed in every womb. So The Onion bought InfoWars.
Love it.
And now they're going to be doing InfoWars with an onion in the O. And basically doing what he was doing, but just for comedy's sake. Maybe he was doing it, but he seemed like he gets a little too serious, a little too angry, and then sells, stuff. But they're on fire right now, dude. On fire. Everyone's like, wow, The Onion really did the funniest thing possible. They did it. They even talked to the Sandy Hook folks and asked them to take less from the compensation so that it could go through, because I think they only had so much or whatever. And they all agreed and signed off on it just to stick it to the guy who said that, their pain was fake. Got them death threats, all that stuff. Exclusive. The women at the center of the DOJ probe, Matt Gaetz, testified to the Health Ethics Committee that he had sex with her when she was 17 years old, and her friend saw it happen. And then he quits on Thursday, day before.
I know it.
So here's the question. How can all of the people who are so dead against any kind of pedophilia, any kind of anything, How can they, in all good consciousness, as human beings and their own values, allow this guy to become the biggest, our country's lawyer? How can they stand it?
Because I think at that level, most of them are psychopaths.
He's on the Senate floor, the Senate floor is showing Republican Congress people who saw it and were like, walked away from it.
Yeah, no, I know.
How? They can believe one senator, him, but not the other senators who saw him give it to him? Brag about it?
Self-preservation.
That's not preservation. You lose moral standing with that. You lose.
Their voters will never know. And they don't want to be primaried.
Well, because I brought it up to someone in a space, and I was like, "How can you deal with the fact that Trump owns Epstein's plane? He bought his plane. How can you? Why did he do that?" He goes, "He does own it." I go, "Yeah, it was this summer. He's parked by the Russians, and then they talk about the plane and all this stuff for over a day hanging out." What about that?
He and Epstein were best friends.
They sure were. I don't understand it. I don't understand the double standard. Here's the discussion. Onion has required InfoWars bankruptcy auction. The funniest thing to ever happen. There it is. Mushrooms learn to crawl after giving a robot body. Just like in that television show, Scavenger's Reign. Have you seen Scavenger's Reign yet?
How is this possible?
Because it has connectors, it has synapses, it connects things. I don't know how it's possible. I say that, but I don't know. Pretty wild.
All right.
So after Trump won, the first thing the Russians did was air nude
I
photos of
love that.
Melania. Why do you love that? It tells you exactly what's going to happen during this administration.
I mean, I just think it's hilarious how disrespectful Russia is to Trump. That on the day of his victory, they release nude photos of his wife.
This guy says, "What's $20 to a billionaire?" He goes, "You know how you put on an old jacket, you pull out $20, and you're like, hey, where did this come from? What would that be? Equivalent of $100,000 to a billionaire. 20,000, 59 billion. Solvex. Oh, he's doing a joke. Okay. And they'd have to pull out $12 million for $20. That's the thing, is no one understands the equivalence of things. Remember that rice thing where the guy piles up the rice and we don't even have a piece of rice and they have a mountain of rice? I don't even have a piece of rice. 1 grain of rice.
Yeah, no. Me neither, buddy.
So I don't know. I just thought that was a hilarious take. I think there's more trends. The bookmarks on the computer are weird. They make things weird. They don't show all of the trends I put in here. I know there's more. Anyway, maybe there's not. All right, moving on. I think we're up to...
Yeah, we got to hit them.
Oh, you know what we're maybe up to?
Space shit.
Yep, it's space shit. Why? Because for UFOers, the Immaculate Constellation reports describe as a type of UAP that is organic, resembling a jellyfish, the rigid appendages hanging downward. Here's the full video of the leaked jellyfish UAP that perfectly matches the description. That looks like one of them droids from Star Wars.
Yeah.
But, you saw that too, right? The guys came out and said, yeah, it's all real. We all believe it.
Right.
We've had it for years. This is an interesting flashing green light that was captured in Jupiter by the Juno spacecraft. What? Flashing green light. They driving me crazy, guy. The motion of the Earth around the sun. Oh, yeah. Back at the watch, how it goes. It goes back. Should be going faster. Look how it's crazy, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The moon really is a wobbler. It really is a wobbler.
It's a wobbler.
Auroraris, as seen from the ISS.
Oh, wow. That's pretty amazing.
Isn't that nice? And see, that's what's going to happen. When the iron core, it's spinning the opposite way of the Earth. And when it spins the other way, is that how it goes from north to south? Does the Earth start spinning the other way? What are we talking about, Sean? Does the Earth turn all the way over? No. No. That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But what happens?
When they say the reversing of the poles? I don't know.
What happens, I wonder?
I don't know.
What is your guess? North becomes south? Just in how do we enter a ice age dramatically if this happens? Other than how we are positioned. How does that work, Sean?
Okay.
Does the North America become, is this how we got glaciers? Was North America North America and Russia, whatever else is up here, all become the Arctic? That part of the, I don't know how to say it. That part of the diameter. I'm talking about circles now.
So reversing the poles refers to a phenomenon where the Earth's magnetic north and south poles swap positions. And I don't...
Just on the dials. Just the dials, right?
Essentially meaning the magnetic north pole becomes the south pole and vice versa, which is also called magnetic pole reversal or geomagnetic reversal. It is
the Earth don't flip.
It is a natural occurrence that happens irregularly throughout Earth's history. How it happens. This occurs due to complex changes in the Earth's liquid outer core, causing the magnetic
That'd be
field,
all the oceans, right?
Yes.
All right.
Causing the magnetic field to weaken and eventually flip polarity.
What happens to the waters again?
It occurs due to complex. It just says changes in the Earth's liquid outer core,
which is definitely happening because of the temperature changing.
Sure.
Right.
And potentially currents slowing down.
Well, that's just it. The currents change because of natural phenomenon of ice melting.
Potential impacts.
This is wild stuff. I'm glad we're able to bring this to you. I'm learning. I like when I learn.
During a reversal, the Earth's magnetic field could temporarily weaken, potentially exposing life on Earth to increased solar radiation.
Ooh, that does not sound good. Add that to number 1, why I'm not going outside. Holy cripes.
While it may sound like a big deal, pole reversals are common in Earth's geologic history.
How is it normal? That doesn't sound normal. It sounds like an event in
Well, it's a rare event every 1,000 years or so.
But that's it. Measured in thousands of years, it's normal.
Between 1,000 and 10,000 years.
Ooh!
All right.
So they're saying back in 12,000 years ago, where they think life started, which has been proven wrong, that was the last one.
I don't know.
I think so. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Around 10 to 12,000 years ago.
Okay.
Because that's when the ice, the chart I showed you, again, much like Trump says, we're weaving the show. We're weaving and touching back on things. Pretty impressive,
We're doing the weave. We're doing the weave.
Sunset from space. Again.
Beautiful.
Little some space shit here. Largest black hole ever discovered compared to our solar system. So that's our solar system. There. Oh my God, everything's making me melt down, dude.
It's big. It's a big black hole.
I mean, essentially what they're saying is seeing a black hole is the beginning and ending of galaxies. They go in and out of these black holes and the Big Bang starts again on some other. Anyway, don't melt your minds too much. There we go. Little GoPro. Woo! Looks flimsy. Looks a little too flimsy.
Yeah.
I needed to be a little more taut. Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe. Got him! We got him, boys. We got him.
That's hilarious.
Furthest ever landing, Titan. Landed on Titan. That's a moon of Jupiter.
Yes, I know.
Ain't that something? Now, that's probably just the desert, Mojave Desert, probably.
Oh, it's a moon of Saturn.
Saturn? No, I think it's Titan is of Jupiter.
Okay.
The
Well,
only
this
reason-
just says Saturn.
That's wrong. Titan is in Jupiter. And if I'm right, then you know what? Curiosity, I'm no longer going to be curious about you.
It's the largest moon of Saturn, buddy. Sorry.
What's the one around Jupiter? Oh, it's something else. Oh, it's Europa. Europa.
Yeah, they got Europa is one of them.
Boom!
Europa, Lo, Callisto, Ganymede.
Because we're coming up on a part in the thing where we're closest to Saturn soon.
Okay.
And so we can send, or not closest to Saturn, but the closest we get to Saturn. And there's optimal times to shoot rockets to these planets and whatnot, because sometimes they're way over here in the rotation.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes they get real close. And if we shoot at the right time, we can meet up right when it gets to that.
Right.
It's crazy that they can go all the way out to an asteroid, stop on it, pick up some dust, collect it into the jar, take off, come all the way back to Earth, drop off the jar, and then take off for another asteroid. That's what we do now.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Isn't that impressive? You don't hear about it. No one. This is not the narrative that humanity is using. It's all about politics and anger and war. And boy, oh boy, there's a lot more things to be talking about. A lot more things. This is the sun. And there's our sun. And this Stevenson thing is right there. And that's that other black hole again. Just a dot within a dot, bro. God, it melts me.
A dot within a dot within a dot.
From a million miles away, NASA captured the moon crossing the face of Earth.
Wow,
yes, it's a real
that's
image.
Very cool.
Ain't that something else? So that's the dark side of the moon there.
Yeah.
Not so dark anymore, is it?
No, yeah.
Not so dark anymore.
Yet it's white. That's weird.
It's not white. It's got sun on it.
Yeah,
Please don't make this a racial thing.
I'm not.
Well, I said dark and you said white. So
Okay, sorry. I meant light.
You did. That's why I like to get at you. Mars is the only known planet inhabited solely by robots. Oh, that's right, because we sent a robot up there. The other thing about Mars, it goes too crazy. It goes too crazy.
So crazy.
But apparently, in some of this old writings that they have been translating, Mars had giants. They came to Earth, and at one point, Earth and Mars were so close together that there was a static because of our bubbles, and the electricity between the two caused the what's that thing out in Colorado where the water goes, the lake goes down, and it
the Continental Divide.
Nope,
the Colorado River.
Yes, but what is that whole thing where they think there's pyramids in there and everything? That's how big it is.
Oh, I don't.
You know what it is. The Grand Canyon.
Oh, Grand Canyon. Okay, sure.
The Grand Canyon, and Mars has one that is very similar to the Grand Canyon, and they're both just carved. And they say that there was an electric boat going from planet to planet at that point, carving both. And, humans were around to write about it too, right? So they saw this, a battle between gods that touched Earth or whatever. And basically these giants came over, and that's how you get giants on Earth. And then the giants die away, and then we're left. I don't know. It sounds crazy.
It does.
But then we have aliens living in the oceans right now. So you tell me what's crazy. Is it just a story we haven't been told yet?
I don't know, buddy.
60 million light years, 2 galaxies eating each other. Looks like they're dancing.
Or kissing.
Look at you. Someone's a romantic up in here today, you guys.
Up in here?
Up in here. Clearest image ever taken of Mercury. Ain't that something?
Wow.
I can't believe I can't believe that's the real image, right? That's the real image?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems too colorful.
That's what I'm saying. It had to be colorized, or it's got to be a spectrum, right? like one of those spectrum.
Yeah, one of those spectrum deals.
That shows you how deep or how high it is, right?
Right.
The lower parts are probably purple, and the yellow looks like that's a volcano or something.
Right.
A peak, but it could be the other way around. This could be big peaks, and this could be a big valley. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be like a meteor hit or something.
Oh, this is the entire universe in a single image. What? How do you do that? How do you even do that? How do you even do that? But this is our galaxy, and then it goes, shows you the other galaxies going all up to here to where these two galaxies are eating each other. Just like in the other one. They're kissing.
Wow.
I don't know what all this stuff is. It looks like an eyeball to me.
Yeah, it does.
Boy, let's get to some adorable stuff, because that was enough to melt me out of this world.
Yes, I need some adorable stuff too. My mind is blown.
Wait, let me see if there's one thing. I feel like I saved something from Polly doing a little speech the other day. Nope. I guess I didn't.
Too bad.
I know, right? So let's get to some adorable stuff. So these people got themselves a beaver.
Love it.
It's been they've rescued as a newborn. It's never been outside or a part of a group. So they're like, how in the world is our beaver building a dam? That's just in its nature.
Wow.
I know, right? Look. People are like, yeah, this is adorable one time.
Yeah.
I mean, you clearly got to put it back out in nature. I'm sorry, I don't care if it's the cutest thing and your sweetest sweetheart. You've at least then got to buy something with a lake. Something.
I mean, I don't know if it can survive on its
It can. They build little huts out on the water, and they can live in the water. They live on the water, away from land, so they ain't going to get caught up by no coyote. Look, it just can't stop. It doesn't even know what it's doing.
Yeah, but they live in communities.
Well, you would get another beaver.
What?
You get him a male or a lady. Look, there's his dam. Pretty wild, huh?
Crazy.
So this guy dances to this thing, goes, and he dances to the music. It's crazy.
Hilarious.
This guy's trained his dog to dance to this song. It's crazy that it does this. What's this one here? Animals that have a sense of humor. So these goats go by and the ram goes, hey, ladies. Hey, watch me, babe. Watch me. Hey, dork. Go sit down. Take a seat. Let's go. What a jerk.
What a jerk.
Oh, my gosh. He's like, them assholes. Yeah? Come back and do that to my face. That's what I thought. Hey, Bibbs. Hey, Bibbs, check me out. Watch. I hate you. Oh, you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, yeah! I love it.
The cat was like, I saw nothing.
That was not me, bro. Not this time. Not ever. This kid dressed up as a Chinese dragon, and then these other regular-sized dragons go, oh, look at our fella here. And he's like, hello, hello. Look, they're fanning their eyes. That's wild, huh?
Yeah.
Gets a little scared, a little overwhelmed.
A little much.
But then he realizes, I'm a dragon too. Adorable, huh? I thought that was adorable. Makes you feel good. Not all life's melting down, Sean. Some things out there are still adorable. Everyone stop what you're doing.
Oh my
Hold
gosh.
some interlude.
He ate all our dinner.
This is crazy to me.
Who did
Who did this?
They're so... They know they're guilty.
Who did this?
Ooh.
Hey, who was it? Hey, don't.
Go outside.
Well, who chewed the head?
So guilty.
Acting casual.
If I don't look at them, they won't see that it was me. They'll look away from me.
What did you do?
Uh-oh.
Millie.
Did you do something? Do I have to go see what you did?
Oh, Reese, you Get over here.
There ain't no one to. You're gonna be. I mean, that's a scare.
No.
Right?
It's something about this one, though.
Who ate it? Couldn't have been you, huh? No?
What did you do?
Dude, I can see you even though your eyes are closed.
What you want?
Oh.
What? I love you.
Come here. Get over here.
I can take us.
I don't want to.
Let's just take our time. I feel like you may have seen this before, but I just thought it's so adorable. Because when you hear the clank, don't you sass me! And they're all afraid of the shovel because they've all been dinged. They're just like, you know, they're kids. They're like, you know, anybody. I don't want to be dinged by no shovel. But every once in a while, they're like, leave me alone. You ain't doing nothing with that. Look, all the way down the line, they're like, oh, shit.
Where is this?
Here comes Sean on his shovel trip again. Millions of years of evolution into a
perfect predator.
Undone by a shovel. Get away from me, Sean! Gulp, gulp, gulp. And he's like, I ain't scared of your gulping. I got this shovel going to knock the snot out of you.
Oh my goodness.
And being pulled in a trailer. Happiest dog alive right there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, that's the Beyonce of their Snoopy Disney. Adorable. So we've done it. We've made it. We've done it.
We've done it all. We've said it all.
We've come to everyone's favorite part of the show, bud.
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
That's right.
Holy crap, it's roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
Holy crap.
Motherfucking roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
Everybody loves
roses and thorns, roses and thorns. Roses and thorns.
Roses and thorns. Roses and thorns. Sorry I missed the show. Did we hit 100%? We are at 99.9.
No, Tom, we did not.
Tom, we are 0.1 away from 100%. We are so very close, bro. We're so close. If not, it's got to be soon. I know, right? It does. Some are saying like any minute. In a minute. It could be in a minute.
It's imminent.
Which means it's ready. It's ready to go.
This episode brought to you by the word imminent.
Imminent. In a minute. Any minute. That's what it means.
Hey, roast you, buddy.
Why?
I mean, we had a rocky start for sure with your mouse not cooperating. But you overcame it, pal.
I did.
Nice work.
Thank you, Sean. I'd also say nice work to the community.
Yeah.
I know the pond has had a rough couple 84 years. But though some have coped, though maybe I am still, who knows? I have this hard exterior shell that you just can't break through.
No. Because you build that wall.
Mm-hmm. What's that song?
Yes, you build that wall.
Build the wall. And yet here we all are still. Some people are tripling down. They're quadrupling down. They got 10 grand in W Pond, which is just right at the very, I mean, it's like people are investing in it because we all know how much it's going to be worth in nary a minute, any minute. Because as soon as people lock it away, supply shock. And here's the thing is, I'm not even going to have any to sell, to give money, because I want to spawn. And I did. I had to sell my Bond coin this week because of bills. Yeah, that was hard. That was the hardest sell so far, was selling, dare I say, my future. But here's the other end of that coin. I was lucky to have it, to be able to do it. I'm still around. It just felt like I was about to die. Because again, PTSD, all that stuff. But also because I was like, this is the future. This is happening right here. I already have it right here. As soon as they open up, boom, boom, life changes. With that said, what did I do? I said, well, I had to do this, folks. Let's go. And I swapped all day long, got back another billion. Billion point one. So back up to 4. I was at 8.8. I'm at 4.1. Feeling like I'm working for it. Working for that bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not letting it just sit. It is what it is until we make it what it's going to become.
Wow, heavy, man. That's heavy.
Pretty heavy. Pretty heavy, huh? Pretty heavy. Pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of heavy stuff, how about that? How about that planet to Mars? Rose to Mars.
Yeah, I thought you were. It was a weird.
Got there though.
Yeah.
Yeah, little hop skip.
I was a little nervous there for a second.
No reason, bud. I try to trust you.
Hey, Crystal.
If you try to trust me,
I trust you, buddy.
you shouldn't always.
Rose to Mars. Yeah, something.
I say you shouldn't always because my buddy, I got him to sell his Bitcoin days before the upspin to buy pork. That has only gone down.
Hey, rose to you, buddy, for
Thank you for saving me.
For learning today that Titan was.
How about my memory
moon of Saturn
of Europa?
Rose to you for remembering Europa.
Just to show you, I wasn't like all crazy about it. I know some things; they're not the right things, but I know some. Rose to Mars. Rose to our segment, space shit.
The old tech issue bit.
Space shit.
Click.
Because it's mind-blowing shit. What's this? What did he say? The old tech issues bit. Not a bit. Wish it was.
It's a bit. It's a bit.
It's not a bit.
It's a bit.
I wish it was.
It's a bit.
Quit saying it's a bit.
Quit saying it's not.
People think we're going to be liars. I try to pride myself on being 100% truthful or doing a bit that's over the top, much like our OnlyFans. Everyone knows we're not naked, okay? We're not two dudes just standing next to each other, butt naked.
I am.
What?
I'm one dude.
Who?
Standing here buck naked.
Why?
So, well, I know I'm not lying when I say we got to get money out of politics for sure.
Not at all. Not at all. You're not lying.
No.
Hello, John. Hello, Dozen. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, they want to talk about cutting stuff like, Social Security, which people have paid into their whole life. And that Vivek Ramas, I don't know his name. I apologize.
Vivek.
I learned Kamala.
Ramaswamy.
I didn't learn his. That's my bad.
Vivek.
That's my bad. Vivek. Mr. Vivek. He said he wants to take everyone's Social Security. Here's how we can cut it by 75%. Take everyone's Social Security number. If it ends in an even, you're fine. If it ends in odd, you get your benefits cut. You then take all of those, and if it starts even, you're fine. But if it ends in, or if it starts with an odd number, you're cut. There, 75% gone. I mean, I'm fine in that situation. I start with it even, but again, I feel like it's going to affect everyone else I know. Unless he's trolling us and everyone starts with an even and ends with an even. Then he'd have us because no one knows.
Destroying Social Security has been a Republican goal since it was enacted.
As healthcare has been since it's enacted.
Yes.
310 times. 310 times. 300. I can't even say it 310 times, but that's how often they tried to repeal it.
And I have a feeling they're going to do it this time.
Fun. Again, why? Because they need to spend money on their bunkers. Because they ain't going down with the ship.
Yeah, I mean,
even though they're the captains.
I mean, all those tax credits for the Affordable Care Act, that's got to be right up there on things they're eyeing to eliminate. So it's going to be ugly.
And the sad thing about that is I've never really had insurance that well, except for the one time when I needed it. So therefore, I don't even use the insurance I have. I just recently did, right? I just recently started going to doctors, trying to figure it out, trying to maybe get on some sort of thing or I don't know, something. And I guess, get some sort of doctor to go, yes, he's saying the truth, right? But ultimately,
they don't want us healthy.
well, that's the thing is I don't even use it because I
want us
don't
educated.
even understand it. I don't know what it costs. It hasn't
So
cost me anything.
complicated.
It hasn't cost me anything so far. But with that said, we're so conditioned to not use it. You feel guilty even going or using it. It's crazy how they fuck with our heads. It really is upsetting.
I mean, I feel like
34. Go ahead. Plus trillion in debt.
Our yearly interest payment is $1 trillion. Unsustainable.
Mm-hmm. So maybe tax the 1% more. The 0.1%. Let's say the 0.1%. Let's tax them more.
Doesn't matter. A lot of those people don't have a lot of taxable income because of the way they.
I know, because they have it all in stocks and they take a loan, then they get another loan to pay back that loan. So that we're living on loans, which is what I should have done with my house now. Wish someone would explain that, banker guy. But I was in love. And love never ends, you guys. It just, what were we talking about?
We were talking about.
Yeah, so they don't pay. They don't pay. Yeah, so that's fine.
But anyway,
so we're used to it.
I think we're going to see some pretty draconian cuts.
I don't like Dracula's.
And hilariously, they're probably going to try and ram through some sort of tax cut too, where they.
Elon Musk said the other day, U.S. government is the reason of inflation. I'm like, you sure about that, bud? You sure about that?
Yeah.
Because it seems like corporate greed is the reason for inflation to me.
I mean, they're
corporate greed that have increased as the money has gone down, and yet they give themselves raises, and yet.
Well, part of the problem, and I will grant Elon Musk this, there is a percentage of inflation that has been impacted by the fact that the government flooded the economy with so much money with those with the
money has stopped. The prices have not. All right, the money has stopped coming, and the prices haven't gone back down.
It drove demand to such a point.
It?
Yeah, it did. It drove demand.
I guess I haven't been demanding.
And prices will never go down.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
And
that
also,
sounds like corporate greed to me.
Part of the problem is like with food is climate change plays a role in that too.
Well, don't worry. We won't have to worry about it much longer.
But it's unsustainable.
All we can do here is, bring it up, let people know what's going on.
And we added $1 trillion. We've talked about it on the show before. We added $1 trillion to the debt every 100 days ish. So we are clearly on a collision course.
Well, we're going to start making bitcoins here. So all the crypto industry's coming here, and Trump says you just paid off with a couple of bitcoins. Seriously, that's what he's saying. We'll figure it out. I'm like, okay, go ahead. Figure it out then. Let's go. But better not take our stuff when you've given tax cuts to the 0.1%. Yet you're going to take from us
They're
again.
going to take from us.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think we said it all.
Yeah.
This show has been definitely Meltdown Island.
Meltdown.
From space
Island.
To the earth, to the government.
To the economy.
To 0.1%. It's all making me melt down. But any minute, it could be different. Any minute, in a minute, life's going to change. For the better for me. I hope
or
for you
for the
too.
worse for all of us.
I think that's the thing. It's not for a few years.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, though. I mean, I am a fan of chaos. And I'm a fan of disasters.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be interesting these next few years.
Yeah, that's why we do the show. I'm here to show you what's happening. Trying to say, hey, look, this week happened too. And the last week happened. And then the week before that happened. It all adds up in the end.
It all adds up.
Much like crypto. Keep stacking them coins, y'all.
I mean, what I know is in the end, the love you take
is that true?
Is equal to the love you make.
Is that true?
I don't know. It's a mathematical theory. So tune in next week when we test DUSTiN to see if he can determine
And look
Which
at us.
vegetable is being chopped merely by the sound of the chop?
I know we're running late, but look at us. We're not even talking about the Supreme Court anymore. You know what I mean? It's just like everything keeps moving. We just sort of forget about it and just go to the past.
Well, because most people just want to live their lives. They just want to live their lives.
Most people are.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, and they take advantage of that complacency.
Who does?
The government.
Oh, yes. Or the puppet masters.
The puppet masters.
Right? We'll see. Next time on Meltdown. Goodbye, everyone.
Nice work. Nice work today. Nice work.
Nice work.
Audience. Good work, Dustin.
Good work, you, bud.
Hey, Pondcoin.
More swaps.
More drops.
Pondcoin.
Pondcoin.
They did some napkin math.
Mm-hmm.
Where would I have that at?
I don't know.
Let me tell you real quick what it looks like.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to tell you something. I know you was about to.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
If we were at the current market price of $32, I don't know what that means. So at 1% of Uniswap, which is the number one DEX,
okay.
At 1%, our current price would be about $3,200. And right now it's at negative 1/100th of a 3. 10% of Uniswap would be $32,000. That's what we're trying to say. I guess I never really said it this way, but I know it's going to be like that because I've been watching the Uniswap and I know the story. But until you see that, you don't understand how much we are about to blow up and be changed for life.
All right.
That's all. I didn't see this. If you want to rid of the agency, you must have agency. Oh, listen to him.
Wow.
What's this? IRS get medium and lower caste, not actually well. They do one uber wealthy person a year. They try to do one. That way it scares the rest into going, oh, we better be whatever. But that's what I've heard. They only go after one that they can really get at. And you know them from the past. There's always like one that's like, oh, they did get her. Oh, they did get that dude. Oh, every year or so. But yes, you're 100% right. They scare us, the little folk. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm sure we won't.
Don't freak out, you guys.
No, enjoy it. It's interesting. These are interesting times.
They're definitely times. Interesting. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.